Say it again.
To get inside.
Right? It's all when I did to
If
know
you're
the
coming
strength.
off a punch, right? Here.
To get inside.
Yeah.
When I'm inside here, yeah, it's the same thing people can show. When you're punching off here,
He draw you in. Yeah.
okay,
You're right, he draw you in.
that can come if it wants to, right? Yeah, it's the same if you step in and punch, and I'm just here. Clothesline, inside, knees, inside, yeah, in the throat. It's getting in. See if he isn't going to do anything
If I see this.
that is going to jeopardize him. So when he sees you coming in, he's already looking to kill you. He's looking here. 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 Make sure you don't be going. Knee. And back fist and break your nose. His style is the closest I think I've seen myself. Only thing is feet are quicker. I recognize that from him back in the 90s.
90s, yeah.
When I see the foot was quick. He moves very much like Bruce Lee, believe it or not. I know there's a mimic of Bruce Lee there, but it seems he does a very, the similarity is there. A lot of people try to imitate Bruce Lee, but they're no disrespect, they're like little girls jumping around, you know? Because they've got no foundation. No foundation right there.
And this is the
You gotta have
exercises
ground
was building
inside,
foundation.
you know?
Then drills.
We practice the drill here.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, punch. Yeah, here. That's in slow motion. It doesn't matter if you punch or not. I'm not concentrating on that, that's already home. Inside moving.
Center. Yeah.
It's not so much about speed, it's about accuracy as well.
Yeah. Center,
Yeah?
yeah.
So if we never use speed and clumsiness, use speed and accuracy. When you're coming in with your punch and I'm taking you from inside here, it doesn't matter where it goes. Yeah? Inside here, I can play with him. Doesn't over the hand, even if it's reaching here. I'm ready for it. Yeah? Inside. I don't have to look at his hands, I can see his body.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah? But when you ask about coming inside, you come in off a punch. Here, you've got here, but I prefer to come in here.
Right.
Put it where I want it, inside. And speaking again
For your body though.
about practicing,
So that's where it's getting to do more of that in class where we practice those drills to, I guess,
in the
get
street,
inside.
when you punch at an opponent, you can put his foot in your chest. You can put his foot on your knee. Yeah? He's not going to wait for you to come in and fight like a martial artist or boxer, whatever the case may be. Wing Chun, he's coming for,
Yeah. Straight.
yeah? It's a jab. It's just a jab with the foot
Yeah.
inside.
I wanted to
When I first met you, we were doing combined,
Combine,
Yeah,
yeah.
combine.
It's combine, yeah.
and I thought the two blended very
Yeah.
well.
It is combine, yeah.
You know?
It's combine, yeah.
In my experience, though, most people don't tend to kick first. In my experience, are you talking about like if maybe if you
If
come
you
against
walked
a
into
mark,
me on the street,
Right.
if you walked into punch at me,
Yeah.
the first
Right.
thing I'm gonna do is take your
It's
knees.
the longest
Mhm.
the longest weapon, yeah.
Or your
The longest
groin.
weapon.
Right. That's why we teach women punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive into the groin. Yeah. Drive into the groin. Do a circle. Drive in with the heel to the groin. Because most men are going to bend on they've got iron balls.
Yeah. We had a concept in the early years, 87, when I opened my first, it was called the Jeet Kune Do Kung Fu Self-Defense Club. It was a long name. Jeet Kune Do Kung Fu Self-Defense Club. And we had a concept that I was strictly Jeet Kune Do and basic Wing Chun. And we had a concept at that time, which I learned from both. Some fingers and groin. Fingers and groin. You know, when you come in, boom! First line of attack, jab to the eyes, or kick to the groin. Yeah, when you come in, smash! Oh, jump over here, see? That's what we do. Just smash! Boom! Kick to your foot, boom! Kick back. See? That was our concept in the early years. It was strictly self-defense. Using it wasn't no pretty style, it was strictly. As the man coming to our way, boom! Yeah, and if he goes down to block, he's see? First two lines of attack, eyes and groin. That's what, and the next thing was shin, bang! Solid kick on there. We drop your boom! Straight.
You know where I got this from?
Yeah.
Bruce,
yeah.
Bruce, yeah.
Hit
When
it
you're
down in
off
there.
off balance, you can't do
Yeah.
nothing.
Spread your legs.
Off, spread your legs,
And then boom.
boom! Straight through. So that was the concept.
Yeah.
At that stage,
No,
in
you
1987, when I opened my first school at the YMCA, and the first thing I had was a challenge. I had a poster for that, for the doing thing. And the guy came in to challenge me, you know? I had about 4 students that time, and my wife was the assistant instructor. Right, she didn't come that evening. Guy come in. Looking around, you know. You are doing shit, man. I said, okay. I said, come in. I said, what foolishness is this here, man? What was this? You know, Compu wasn't known at that time much. More to cry. What foolishness you doing? I could beat you all. I said, what do you want with that? I said, like, come, man. I said, come. I said, attack. Whatever you want to do. It's time to attack. And I bung up myself. Boom! Straight down. You get up again, so boom, over, you jump up again, so boom again, down you go. You get back up your shoulder. So. I take you get back to training again.
You respect though.
Yeah,
Right.
you respect.
That's from every section, even the all kung fu movies. Make up the next
Because they watch Fist of Fury and the Free that you could have come in my school. And as a young person, no coming with me. You know, if you excited because I got the traditional thing and I look in print, you know, and I training, you know, and he coming there feeling that, you know. That was where all over the place, man. Yes, quick, so. But look, I didn't like Brucey so bad that.
But you have to finish a challenge that way.
Challenge.
Nowadays, you
I've
can't
had
do that.
plenty come in the club.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they don't really challenge. They try to see if I would back down.
And you don't try to challenge, you don't go in the man club disrespecting the instructor, challenging student. Thanks. That's dangerous.